That was a waste of bullets. My bad. I have to remember that bullets basically just do damage for their stun and not really health damage. Where the hell am I? I'm so lost. Alright, I need to go that way. Yes. Oh, and I'm back here. Well, crap. Before I move on, let me check this. Okay. There is nothing there. Just unlock everything. Where were you? You were inside the house. I think you can maybe give it to the other guy that was outside.
Of course.
That sold things. Who she confuses as her son, maybe. But that basically tells her that her son is dead. Is that a good thing? Do we want her to know this? And this guy chose to be a merchant instead of a gang member, so that's... Again, I don't want to steal her stuff. I wish I knew if there was something in here that was quest related. Let's see the other guy first. Oh wait, yeah.
Good evening, young man.
There's no need to call me that, Dr. Reid.
Why would I give it to him though? Again, maybe he can impersonate Jack and keep her company. The problem is I fear he's gonna just steal all her things and leave her to die. It annoys me. And I can't trade with you. I don't remember. I think he gave me something that was from here. Crap.
Goodbye.
Yeah, we'll give it to the mother. I guess he deserves to know.
Good evening, Miss Gillingham. May I come in?
Of course.
Is there any worse news you can give to someone though? This moral choice is paralyzing me. On the one hand, this letter basically tells her that he loves her and she was good for him, etc, etc, etc. Man. And this is not a gameplay thing, by the way. I don't know if this will affect the district at all. Probably not. But it is the trying to do the good thing here that is hard. I think in the end, Eileen in the give her the letter because the quest line mentions cell. Well, it says bring it back to a relative, so alright. Fine.
So, Dr. Tippets.
Enid, have you really no idea what happened to your son? No idea at all.
I've not seen Jack for so long. I lose track of time. Has something bad happened to him?
These choices. Shit, I hate this choice. And I hate that I can't load. Because you make this choice without knowing... I don't know the dialogue with the other guy, right? So if that other guy goes, I'll take care of her and she's good to me and etc. I can't see it being a good thing. Or if you try to sell it to him, like, oh, give me that watch and I'll take her up the sun and I get her stuff. That's a bad thing, but I won't know in advance because I don't know enough of the characters. And again, we saw that he didn't want to become a gang member, this guy, which is a good thing for him. My problem is that I kinda remember that he had something that belonged to Jack or something, but I could be wrong also, so I'm not sure. Also telling her her son is dead is pretty fucking harsh. Harsh, life is harsh in this game.
Jack takes good care of you, Miss Gillingham.
He does indeed. My Jack is the best son a mother could ask for.
I can't do that to her.
Goodbye, Miss Gillingham.
Hopefully that other guy don't disappoint us and at least tries to take care of her.
Good evening, young man.
I wish I
No need
had
to call me that, Dr. Reid.
more of his hints.
I found this watch. It belonged to Miss Gillingham, but I thought you might find it useful.
That makes sense. She would have forgotten about the watch by the next day.
If you say so.
Take this for your trouble.
And this is
Dr.
what I
Reid.
didn't want, right?
I will not forget your gesture. I swear.
This I wanted more for that to be here, take this watch and, you know, convince her that you are her son when she forgets or she remembers, depending on your point of view, and just help with whatever she needs. But we don't have full control of our characters,
Show me what you have.
and since
to offer,
a lot of
Mr.
games like
Nightingale.
this don't have the whole dialogue mapped out. Some games like Pillars of Eternity, for example, you have the whole dialogue, so whatever you pick is what your character will say. In games like this or Mass Effect, sometimes there is a jarring moment where the character says something completely different from what you want him to say or from what you expect him to say, depending on the description. That's a good weapon. Bothersome. And now I can't do that. And again, that wasn't the problem with... it's a good thing sometimes to have a non-manual save system from the... You live with your consequences of your actions. That's fine. I can see that as the developer wanting that to happen to make the game more impactful. But in cases when you design the game like this, I don't live with the consequences of my actions or the actions I wanted to do. I live with the consequences of the actions you made and kinda badly translated to me, so I couldn't pick what I wanted to pick for the character. And again, this might be small issues
I'll find you something.
with the game. The game is pretty amazing, as I said before. I like it a lot. But it is something that annoys me as a role player. So this is a one-handed weapon. It does 20 more damage. It also uses less stamina. Yeah, okay. It doesn't have the extra bleed, but meh. Okay. And I will go back to the hospital. If I can ever find my way there through this maze. No, not this way. Definitely not this way. And again, a lot of people probably won't be bugged by things like that, because it doesn't matter to them. We all put different emphasis on different things. Other people like specific storytelling, other people like gameplay, and that's what they look for. But yeah, for me it's annoying. It's not even that I want the most optimal result, the best thing I can do. It's that I want my actions to be my actions, basically. Anyway, that's all I had to say about that. Moving on to the hospital. Why? Oh. back here. Whitechapel was so much easier to navigate. I think I'm on the right track though. Cool. Alright. I'll wait. First let's talk to the people, then we'll go for sleep. So Asbury and Dr. Swansea. Lady Asbury should be outside. There you are. What are you even doing over there? I was just writing now. Because that guy is dead now.
It is good to see you again, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm better than one might expect, Lady Ashbury. Dr. Swansea has asked me to investigate the recent disturbances in the hospital caused by skals.
Really? What do you mean?
No, she told us not to say anything, so I don't want to give her away.
There is something ominous closing around me, Lady Ashbury. Something spies upon
Well, actually, we
the
can
shadows.
tell that we met her without saying where she is.
Whatever do you mean, Jonathan?
Do you suspect someone?
I don't know, Jonathan. I steer clear of vampire politics, especially whilst hunters roam the city's streets.
If Sean Hampton and Harriet were not the guilty parties, then who? I saw the bodies and the blood.
Your rebirth has not gone unnoticed, Jonathan. Be extremely careful. If you get in the way of an immortal's plans...
I'm not sure I trust Lady Asbury.
I discovered the most intriguing skull. An elderly woman answering to the name of Old Bridget.
She
And a
wasn't
man
elderly,
who helps them remain
or
hidden
at least in
London.
appearance.
Old Bridget? Peculiar name, I've never heard of her.
According to Old Bridget, skals can lead a peaceful existence like us. They are even able to nourish themselves by feeding on corpses and the flesh of the dead.
How vile. Please, Jonathan, let's change
We're
the
drinking blood,
subject.
bitch. Relax. Oh man, I should have let the other guy skull.
Skals of London have gone into hiding. Both mortals and immortals plot their extermination.
Yes. Skals are the orphans of the Vampire Society. They are the shame of their genitors, a disgrace to the vampire that created them.
Goodbye for now, my lady.
Pretty sure we picked poorly, although at least this time we did it by actual choice. The moment I sleep, I guess we'll find out. I think I got everyone, by the way, as far as medicine goes. Well, the ones I had. I don't have the migraine one. Yeah, that one. Nevralgia. Or the migraine. Did I not give you that? I guess I couldn't because you weren't there yet. Okay. You know what? You see how they have two? I wonder if he had a headache first, and then that went into migraine, and then that goes to neuralgia. So if you don't catch it early, or if you don't cure them early, you have a problem later because, let's say it's cold, it goes to pneumonia or stuff like that. I think that's how it works. Again, we'll find out. We didn't tell her about the Escalon guy that we killed in air quotes. I'm not at all convinced. Are you not playing with your skull?
Jonathan.
That's a first.
I've been worried sick. Have you solved the case of our poor Sean Hampton?
Don't worry, Edgar. The reputation of Pembroke Hospital is secure. Sean Hampton was not the guilty party.
Is that true? Oh, good news. Good news indeed.
I might have turned him into an Econ though.
What do you know of the Ascalon Club?
Not as much as I would like. There have always been rumors about a secret society of vampires operating in the interests of the British Empire, though I've never met a member.
Do you think Lady Ashbury would know of them?
Jonathan, our beloved lady is not one for social dalliances, nor the assemblies of dark orders. She's a woman of superior taste and selective acquaintance.
You have issues, dude.
I crossed paths with one. A terrifying creature going by the name of Fergal. He was sent by the Ascalon Club to exterminate the skals of the East End.
By the stole, Jonathan. If vampires are eliminating their own progeny, then dark times are upon us. Darker than I've ever witnessed.
I found Harriet Jones. She's much the same old, embittered woman she was, only she's been made a skal. Her transformation did not go well.
Incredible. Why not bring her here? We could learn so much by studying her condition. It would be fascinating.
I doubt that. She can barely move. Perhaps we could learn more about the degeneration of skals.
Perhaps. But she could also belong to a new species. We know so little of the laws that dictate vampire reproduction.
Reproduction is a weird way to put it. I guess that's what it is, but it's more conversion than reproduction.
Were there any studies made by your order on the subject?
Not that I'm aware of. I will transmit your discovery to the Brotherhood's primate. He will be delighted.
Yay.
Does the name Old Bridget ring any bells?
I'd never heard of her. Why? A patient of ours? I must confess, I don't know them all.
No, it's just someone I recently met. A fascinating woman. I had thought that perhaps...
By the stole, Jonathan, you've met another vampire. I would appreciate an introduction, if that's the case.
A pleasure as always, Edgar.
This guy really likes vampires. Okay. Now have 88,450 experience points. So it's about time we slept. We did the most of the things. Right? Yeah, I can do that now. I'll do that tomorrow. I can't cure you anyway. I like this. Cool. Anyway, let us sleep and see what happens. Time for the consequences of our actions.
The flower's dying.
Yeah, I know you're dying. I can't do
It
something.
needs water.
This game hates me. Sure. Man, I prefer you get me some treatments. 500 health. Ooh, that's nice. And it doesn't need a lot of stuff. Wow, look at the hundreds of materials I have. Feels good. Nah, not that. We'll wait until the next. I had the blueprint. I guess it was the blood. Now let me check you out. Damage by 10%. 3 stun points. Yeah, we'll put stun points. Or should I leave the stun points for the other weapon, the big weapon, and play differently with a small one? That makes more sense. Cool. Nah, we'll sell you. And you. Increase damage by 10%, not bad. Decrease reload time by 50%. Well, it's 75 already, I guess. No, we'll go for damage. We'll use it too. Alright. I really don't need this. It doesn't say resale value, I guess because it is what it is. Taken from the great resale. Oh, I don't have any of those. You know what, I don't need the money, might as well. I didn't see anything that needs rivets. I haven't used any of these, by the way. I don't see anything that needs rivets. Don't know. Alright. Dun time. What shall I level up? Let's see. Get all the ultimates. This has not been as good as I hoped. Alright. You trade more blood to heal yourself instantly and gain an additional boost of your health regeneration. Cost 15 from 10. Same recovery and you get less healing. That's weird. It doesn't count that. I'm getting 250 and then I get 200. And I get 100 extra, I know, but still. So if I put this as generation, I get more. Do I want instant healing or do I want regeneration? This goes up to 500 damage healed. This has more recovery and more cost. I think I'll go this way. Alrighty. Confirm. Your actions have been reported by the press. The prices of the district might have changed, so he's not dead or missing. He's now healthy. I want to speak to him again. She has anemia now. Okay. Didn't I give you treatment? Maybe didn't take. Very nice. Look at that healthy. You have a cold and you have a cold. I'm guessing the price has dropped. So we have 2 healthy districts, that's something. There I did whatever I could. Man, that went up quite a bit, even though we're missing the pillar. Okay, 4 cold and some things I can't cure. Four cold and 1 anemia. And this we don't know yet. Still stable though. Alright, that went better than expected. So let's see, 4 cold and 1 anemia. 1 anemia, 4 cold. Let's make more. I wish I could make more of this. Or whatever else for this. Okay, I won't need anything else, I think. Nah, don't care about the stamina. We're good. Good job, us. I'm satisfied with those results. Alright, what do we have now? We have the main quest. Actually, I will go and start healing people first. So we have Pippa and Newton with colds. Also, there's a new day, so check for more letters. Okay. Really? No one wanna clean this? Come on, people.
Blood and soul. They belong
These
to you
guys,
now.
sure.
Life running in your veins.
Oh, please spare me, dark queen. Spare your obedience.
Hello.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reid.
How are
Do you
you?
need medical help yourself, Nurse?
I'm afraid I've contracted some illness, Dr. Reid.
I got this.
Not under my watch, Nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reid.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
I'm pretty sure I
Good
can't
evening, Mr.
do
Allen.
anything else.
Evening, Dr. Reid.
I lost one of your hints and that's it. Maybe later.
Goodbye for now.
There is still one hint there.
That's hard nowadays.
I'm not sure how to fix that.
It's here again.
Right, we want Oswald, but first let me speak to the Dark Mistress of the
Good
Night.
evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor.
Nothing really. No, I don't want to mesmerize
I'll
you.
leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
You know what? I would really like if I was able to turn her into a vampire. Let's check the prices.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doc.
I'd like to...
Wise choice, Doc.
I'm not sure if they are cheaper actually. I'll take that. Let me sell you the hatchet. Yeah. And the gun. I'm not selling that. Alright, again, I would like to actually buy something with this money. That would be nice.
Another night with the glorious.
I'm guessing this guy's gonna be below. Yep. Hello. Hello.
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. You doing your rounds as usual?
Indeed.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Afraid so. In the war, I was always worried about picking up something, getting some infection. Unfortunately, got that fear in London now.
Throughout history, some diseases have done more damage to armies than any weapon created by man. You are wise to be careful.
You're working at the Pembroke Hospital, aren't you? That's a good enough reason for me and Oswald to go there.
Yeah, go there. I keep telling you, but on the other hand, it's not the safest place you can go to, so...
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Alright. Who's next? Whitechapel. I can do the colds, I can't do the migraines, unfortunately. So Whitechapel it is. Whitechapel should be this way. I don't remember where the blind guy is. I remember he's in a second floor somewhere. But you can't see them here, I think. Oh wait, I know how to find him. That's how. Okay. Hey, dude. This baby will be crying forever. I'm also not sure where the guy I saved will appear. You asshole. I forgot to change my powers.
It's a killer! Have faith! I shall fear no evil.
Fucking guy in the blood. Really? I used too much blood in that. Anyway. Maybe... Let's try that one.
It's locked.
Would be nice if they picked up the bodies since days keep passing. I mean, maybe there is no government or anything, but...
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, alright? Now piss off.
Still as friendly as ever.
Goodbye, young man.
I was a young man, right? Okay, wait, I am a young man. Oh, hello. Snake oil lady.
My dear colleague.
Colleague, my ass.
You look ill, Miss Swanborough. I wonder if your concoction will do the trick.
I have no doubt it will. But I'm not against a second opinion, Dr. Reid.
Well, there you have it. Take this remedy, but be discreet. It may damage your business otherwise.
Thank you.
You're welcome. At least you're polite. I haven't got any of your hints. She's connected with him. Maybe that's why. Maybe we'll start getting them now.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu.
All the good boys join the army and the scum turn criminals.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reid.
Yeah, get them, but I can't help you. Unfortunately.
A gun,
I
alcohol.
wish. Maybe if I can ever get that recipe. Oh wait, how the hell? How do I do this? I don't remember actually. I still have it though. Man, did I fuck that up? Let me find the hideout.
As long as you have the money.
Oh, wait.
Good evening, sir. Do you remember me?
If you're here for a reward, you'll be sorely disappointed. But I'll gladly shake the hand of a fellow countryman.
I'm not here for a bounty. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reid from the Pembroke.
A doctor? In Whitechapel? What an opportunity. My name's Bates. Cadogan Bates.
Do you require assistance, Mr. Bates?
Not me, but your skills could help a lot of people round here. That would help my business, because I say a live tenant's a paying tenant.
Since I took an oath to help people, can I be of assistance?
Well, seen better days, that's for sure. But it was bound to happen with all these refugees.
Yes, I will get it if he's a racist.
Infecting you is probably the last thing on these people's minds. Take this in any case.
What? You give me this for free? Don't have a clue about this place, do you?
It's unusual to see someone so happy around.
Because he's an asshole.
Especially considering the current situation.
Why should I be sad now? There've always been wars, disease, tragedy. There always will be.
That's an unusual way of seeing things in these trying times.
I don't see why I should shed a tear for another man's woes. I'm healthy, and I intend to stay so.
You're not healthy, we just gave you medicine.
What is your business exactly?
I offer fair lodgings for a modest price to the poor and weary of Whitechapel.
I see. And what about those who cannot pay?
Well, deals can be done, if you know what I mean. Money's not the only currency. After all, I'm not immune to a pretty face.
This guy.
In other words, you take advantage of these poor lost souls.
Begging your pardon, I thought you was a man who could appreciate the complexity of the modern world. Things ain't just black and white, you know.
What help could I possibly be to your business?
That's simple. I already get good money from all those fleeing the war. Can you imagine what they'd be willing to pay if I could offer medical assistance too?
Mr. Bates, do not make me regret saving your life in this quarantine zone.
I understand, Dr. Reid, you're from a good family. Don't want to get your hands dirty. That's fine. I'll be happy to act as your middleman.
If I were entering into the world of street medicine, it would be on my terms and without such dubious associates as yourself, Mr. Bates.
So it's a no then. That's too bad. The Reid tonic could have really helped people, you know, save lives. Isn't that what you do? I mean, people buy that Swambra shit.
Tell me, what's your honest opinion of the increasing violence in London?
People are just beginning to discover what we've always known. This city's rotten to the core. They just took their bloody time to wake up and notice it.
I really like his hat
People
though.
are acting like the violence is news. But it's always been savage down here. It just bubbles to the surface every now and again.
Also, the guy was being hunted by skals. He should be a bit more freaked out about that. It seems weird that it's, oh, they were just refugees.
You seem to have recovered well since your attack. Do you ever think about what happened to you?
Not much. It was a fucking nightmare. Savages, absolute bloody savages. Their appearance. Jesus. Made me want to puke.
You'd better not come back here. I won't be around next time to save you. I want to know everything about the recent violence, Cadogan. And I want the truth.
Well, rent may be a bit high, and yeah, I've had to evict a few people. But that's business, isn't it?
Take this as my final warning. You will not profit from the misery of others. Business is one thing, but what you do is quite another.
Really? What you gonna do?
Don't tempt me.
You ain't Whitechapel, Doctor. You wouldn't know the first thing about playing dirty, even if you wanted to.
Do not tempt me. Didn't I read something about you? I remember something. That was the thing. Should have gave her the watch, but then again, no good choices I think there. Where is this letter we read about the refugees? I wish this were in order. I don't see it. Huh. That's a weird guy to get that. What? Did I get it from a letter that I hadn't read? Maybe. That makes more sense. Alright. Where was I going? The hideout.
Flowers at this hour of night.
Is that the wrong place? Yes. Yes it is. Where the hell am I going? This map. Is it below?
Street seems to get uglier every year.
Oh, that guy doesn't want to see me. Is it here? No, it's here. Man, I don't remember how to... I might Google it. I think it was on a workbench, but it might have been a workbench of the hospital. Not... Oh yeah, there was a... I remember now. There was a secondary bench that wasn't the workbench. Damn. How did I forget? Well, easily, I'm me. Okay, I need to go back to the hospital then. I also need to change my powers. Try that one. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. I fucked you up so badly. Anyway. We'll speak more about that. It's done. Can't do anything about it now.
The answer to all your
Uh,
problems. As long as you have the money.
I hate this map. Seriously. These guys still have the exact same dialogue. I guess I can't bypass them. It's fine. I deserve that. I deserve that too. That gave me quite a bit of blood, okay. Okay. Yeah, stop with that shit. Thanks. Oh, I deserve that. Stop. Thank you. Mother... I'm trying to parry and there is no parry in this gun. In this weapon. I forgot. My bad. There we go. Alright, that gives me a ton of blood, the scalpel now. Not bad at all. Fucking baby. Alright. Okay, it wasn't this one. It was here. Could have sworn it was here, a secondary.
The flower's dying.
Fuck the flower.
It needs water.
Alright, I think I will Google this. Man, I could have sworn it was a second workbench. So my memory is so bad that I made that up. There is no interaction button. This annoys the shit out of me. Could it be it's something I have already analyzed, but it doesn't get removed? No, it's enigmatic. Alright, you know what? I'll take a pause here, get some coffee, see how the hell did you do this, and I'll be right back with more Vampyr.